what I loved about it is, again, the Celtics, shorthanded without Jaylen Brown, go up against an elite team in the Western Conference, a team that's right behind the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets, and they meet the challenge. Again, they fall behind early in the game, 7-0, and like they did with the Lakers, they roared right back thanks to Marcus Smart. But this one was not like that Laker game, a 32-point blowout. This was nip and tuck. And it was just, obviously, Jayson Tatum had a spectacular game, but it was so many other people stepping up when they needed to step up, both in the first and second overtime, and really help carry this game over the finish line.
Yeah, I would agree with a lot of those points. I think this game was awesome from start to finish. I mean, when Marcus Smart gave them was exactly what they needed to start the game, because they came out flat. I mean, aside from Marcus Smart with those 3-pointers, we got the heat check there too from Smart, but he carried them. And then Tatum got hot in the first quarter. He threw, I think he had 14 after the first. And it was the Tatum show late in the game. And that is exactly, I think, what everybody was looking for. It was like, all right, Jayson Tatum, like, this is your time to show us that you're that superstar in the making. Take over. And he did. He took over. He took over on both sides of the court, right? Because he ended up taking Kawhi Leonard on defense and really, I don't want to say shut him down, but really did an amazing job on him.
10 of 27 from the floor for Kawhi is pretty good defense.
Yeah, and he was even quieter in the fourth and in overtime, and that's when Tatum shined.
And obviously the leader of this team, really good comments from Kemba Walker after the game. He said, there's absolutely no doubt that Jayson Tatum was and is the best player on the floor tonight. And he said there's the best he's seen Tatum play this season by far. Those are comments of a true leader, because he doesn't care if he's the best guy on the court. So which makes them so successful and has made them so successful all season long. But we got to talk about the way that Tatum was so aggressive in those overtimes. He was playing like an all-star.
Well, and look, you want your best player to want the ball, right? And that's what Tatum, he wanted the ball. He wasn't nervous. And when he drove on one of those drives to the basket and made the layup, he did something he almost never does, and he talked about this after the game. He showed emotion. He yelled, he pumped his fist, and he said, I try to keep my cool, I try to keep a poker face, but yeah, this game meant a lot.
That's what you want. You want to see that emotion, right? In a good way. You don't want to see him frustrated out there, but you want to see him hit the shot and react that way, and the team feeds off of that. Aside from Tatum, who obviously was the star, I loved seeing bits and pieces from like Gordon Hayward, from Grant Williams with a huge couple of plays. They had a block, a big rebound. He did get dunked on. We won't talk about that. But it was a team effort down the stretch. Even though Tatum sort of took control, Kemba hit a big shot as well. So it was a statement win for the Celtics, a team, out west it's considered a top team in the West, and the Celtics, like we said, went toe-to-toe with them. Even though Paul George did sit in the second half, we should mention that Celtics were without Brown, and then they were without Cantor, who seemed to have a hip injury.
Absolutely. Well, this Garden Report is brought to you by Raycon Wireless Earbuds. Get the latest and greatest from Raycon for 15% off your order. Go to buyraycon.com and use code GARDEN. That is buyraycon.com and use code GARDEN for 15% off your order. For all the rest of our Celtics coverage, head to our website at clnsmedia.com.